Within Simple Sales Tracking, you've got quite a few options when it comes to reports. So in this video, we're going to have a look at each of or a handful of the reports that you can run and charts, and what you can do with the data. So here's our report dashboard as it stands right now. As we start off, let's have a look at the charts that exist. So the charts here are based on our custom fields. So if I have a look at product category, which is one of our custom fields, I can see a graph which is interactive. So if I hover over any of the areas, it'll tell me what product category accounts for the numbers in there, and broken down by leads, opportunities, and accounts. So this particular chart actually can tell us quite a lot of information in a snapshot of what's going on with by product category with our sales in the pipeline. We can take that that chart and download it in various formats. I can also filter the results to show me by team member where they're at. So for example here, Deborah would have nothing in there for the data that we've added. Elaine, let's see if who's got the data there. Okay, so Elaine's got a single account that's in progress, which is solar. So, and then again, if I just clear that out and filter, it's showing everyone together in the chart. Next, so the other charts work similarly. Next, let's have a quick look at the custom detailed report for accounts. So this report for accounts works very similarly to how it would work for opportunities and leads. Again, we've got quite a few options up top for filtering. So right now it's defaulted the result list to be just those accounts that have the owner set as Adam. If I clear that out, so I choose a blank option for owner and click filter, it's going to return all of the accounts in the system. So at the moment in our test account here, we've only actually got 3 accounts set up. I can further refine the results based on any of these, like I said, any of these filters. Additionally, if say for example, like right now there's quite a few columns of data that would come out of in our spreadsheet, or in an export, for example. Now if we wanted to export it to Excel, let's have a look at trying to do that. So if I open that up, I can see here's the report that gets generated, and I can then do whatever I like with it. Now I've got it in an Excel spreadsheet. I can use the data how I like, and it's all well and good because I can scroll to the right and I can see all this information in a spreadsheet. But if I wanted to print this as a PDF, then that's just going to span multiple pages, and it's not going to look great. So say I only need certain information, like let's say we needed name and product category and phone number. Say it was only those 3 things, and then we filter the results. All of a sudden we get a much simpler report. So now if say I exported that to a PDF and I open it up, and I can see here it's just the 3 columns of data. If it had been more, it would have spread and it would have been scrolling for a long time to try and get all that information into view. Finally, you've also got the ability to export to Word with the data. So let's go back to reports, have a look at maybe one more. So, okay, accounts, opportunities, leads. You've also got notes, for example. So if you want notes, tasks, appointments. So if you wanted to see, for example, give me all the tasks. And by default here it's filtering on the current month. If I cleared that out, it would give me all tasks over all time. So here we go, we've got some that are old. Here's one that's older that was created in October. So again, filtering works the same way, exporting works the same way. I can look at my pipeline, which actually shows a progression. So in the month of November, we just did this in an earlier video where we were showing how the pipeline works in Simple Sales Tracking, and you can see here a record of us converting a lead to opportunity, then that same opportunity to an account, and that happened in November. And if I was to clear that start date out and refilter the report, here are all the ones we've done in this demo application, all the pipeline progress that we've had. Again, you can filter this by, let's try filtering that actually by owner, and it'll return some more, yeah, a few more results in there. Let's have a quick look at the manager reports. Team member activity and activity summary. They're little snapshots. So, for example, this report here, the activity report, is actually giving us. It's in another video we go over the start page, but this is basically if you want to see what your team members are seeing for their start page. Then you can do that. You just jump in here and you can say, okay, here are my, there are the appointments coming up, tasks, overdue tasks, and you can choose that for the different people. So if we choose, I'm not sure who's going to have the most amount of data here, but let's put that, obviously not Gary. Okay, there's a few other records in here. We can see that there was an appointment and a new opportunity back at the end of October. The other one is a activity summary. So this is just a sort of a quick summary of it's a list of our team members and when the last bit of data was entered. So we can see that Elaine here, last time she added a note was on the 27th of October, and it's the same for any of these records. So there's more, obviously there's other reports that we could look at, but I think that gives you a good overview of how the reports work, and you should be able to go in then and start playing around with it and producing the various reports and seeing your data come out of it. Thanks for watching.